Hey guys, so I thought I'd just give you a quick update because some stuff has been happening here. I had a big sighting of some crafts 2 nights ago. So it's Wednesday, 15th of March today, I think. So no, Friday the 15th of March today. So I had the sighting on Wednesday the 13th of March. So I was doing a Facebook live stream talking about how to contact ETs, and then I came off the live stream. It ended, my phone died, and I was using the phone as the internet. And I looked out the window and saw an orange light sort of in the sky, and I thought, that's strange. There's not normally an orange light in that part of the sky. So it sort of caught my attention, and then it sort of got brighter, and then it moved a bit, then it faded out. So I was like, something maybe going on here. Then I think I saw it again, and then it sort of disappeared behind the tree line. So I sort of panicked a bit and scrambled to get my keys and get out the house. And I went down to the riverbank, where I'm living, just near the river, and walked up on the riverbank. And so I'm living out near now where I had the contact experiences before. I'm right in sort of the contact hot zone in what's the area known as the Lincolnshire Lime Woods, where it's like quite a remote area. And so I go out on the riverbank and look out in the direction, and as soon as I get up there, I see like two fairly big, large, like way lighter than like Venus or Jupiter or something, like much bigger than that, almost like imagine like a quarter of a quarter moon or something like that, and sort of brightness, and these big orange orbs, big orange lights, and they're like hovering in the sky, like one sort of here, one down here, and they're like slow, sometimes getting brighter, sometimes getting really bright, sometimes fading out, sometimes disappearing completely. Like one seems to disappear from here and then reappear down here. So there were either 3 ships, or I think more likely 2 ships, and one was sort of teleporting, ping ping, and like they were bright. Probably the most amazing sighting I've ever had. They were like big bright orange lights, 2 of them, and they were doing this. They were like oscillating. They were going zoo, 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 zoo. They were about 3, 4, 5 miles from my location, and getting really bright at some points and quite low to the ground, probably maybe only 1,000 feet up, maybe less. And they were doing like this. It looked a bit like they were going side to side, but I think they were circling. It looked more like they were circling, and they're doing fast circles like this, like zoo, 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 zoo. Like no airplane or helicopter or anything could do. It was quite amazing. Sort of orange lights, just 2 of them going zoo, 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 and one like disappeared and then appeared down here. It was like zoo, zoo. There was no noise, so I'm making that bit up, but I don't remember any noise at all. And so that was the sighting, and I turned round to get my camera and like ran off. I thought, I've got to go get my camera. I didn't bring my phone. I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to get out there because I wasn't really expecting it to be anything. You know, the amount of times I run out to look at lights and they're just nothing. So I didn't even think about getting my camera. And so after the sighting, I kept thinking, like, should I go and get my phone? Should I go and get my camera? Or should I just stay and watch? I was like, no, I need to stay and watch. And then at the end, after I've been looking at them for a couple of minutes, I thought, maybe in 3 or 4 minutes, I was there quite a while. I was like, I've got to go and get my phone. I could get a capture. So I turned around to run to get my phone, and then remembered that my phone was probably dead, because that was the reason, because my battery was low, and that was the reason the internet live stream cut out on Facebook. So I didn't realise my phone was most likely dead. So I turned around to go back, and they'd gone. So, and then the night after that, I did check out my previous channeling, yesterday's live stream, if this uploads Friday. I did a live stream Wednesday night, as usual. No, so it must have been Tuesday night I had the sighting. I had the sighting on Tuesday night, and then because Wednesday night, I went back to see them, but they weren't there, and I did a live stream on Facebook on Wednesday night, and so check it out. It's entitled "The Coming Wave of Contacts," and it turned into a channeling, because I was sat there to do the live stream, and I sort of meditated on what I was going to do the live stream on. It came to me, the coming wave of contact, because I'd already had the feeling that day that we were going to start seeing a lot of ships, a lot of craft, like a big wave of contact coming soon, like a UFO flap possibly, but I didn't realize it was going to be me seeing one that night. And so on the Wednesday night, the night after the sighting, I sat down to do my regular Wednesday YouTube live stream that I'm trying to get fairly regular now, even though the time isn't a regular slot. It's around 7 p.m. UK time. So I sat down to do the, and I just I wasn't, because like I have to meditate and feel like what it comes to talk about in my live streams now. I can't just like talk. It's like I have to tune into like my higher self and get a download on what I'm supposed to talk about. So I start the live stream off by meditating, and I eventually, after a while, I feel the ET's there. So there's a real stillness in me. There's a real like electric stillness in the air tonight. My mind's almost dead silent. I'm just meditating, very extremely present, extremely high frequency, high consciousness, and sit there meditating on the live stream and just like meditating while the live streamers log in, and get up to about 8 or 9 live streamers. And then I just start channeling light language. So like ete rum, ete vu ra, ra ete vu ete vu ra, this kind of thing. I don't normally do much light language. I have channeled it before, just playing around. So this light, so I feel the ETs are in the area still after the sighting the other night. I've sensed it's most likely the Yahyel, but I'm not sure. I'm sure it is probably, because it was the same orange ship that I saw before my experience last September. Notice the equinox period, last sightings experience, contact experience, equinox, back to the March. This was September equinox, back in the March equinox. They're back. They seem to love like the equinox periods. So I sit down to do the live stream. I'm meditating. I can sense they're in there. I sense the ETs are here. I can really sense them. I know they're in the upper atmosphere. I know they're connecting into my consciousness, connecting into the live stream and the live streamers. So I really feel the presence of the ETs. So I realize it's very easy for me to channel. So I do a channeling with my eyes open because I'm so connected to the consciousness. I don't need to even close my eyes. So I start channeling light language, and then a good chat. Anyway, you can watch the video. You can see exactly what I channeled. Check out the previous live stream titled The Coming Wave of Contact - Channeling from 2 days ago, from March the 13th, Wednesday, March the 13th, I think. So check that out so you can see what I, so I don't have to explain. You can see what I did then. And so I did that channeling cuts off mysteriously. I'm having lots of electrical activity, like webcam's not working, all electrical mishaps, everything's going a bit chaotic, which doesn't normally happen to me. I don't normally get the electrical mishaps. Just saw an angel feather just float down in front of me. So just now, this is now live, real time. And so a white feather symbolizes angels, in case you didn't know. Yeah, so that happens. Live stream cuts out strangely. And then the following night, last night, Thursday night, it was a Wednesday night. I go to sleep, and then I wake up and it's morning, and I'm like, whoa, it's morning already. This seems strange. It doesn't seem like it's morning already. It seems like I'd just gone to sleep. So I'm a bit like I normally sense how long I've been asleep, and I sense I've been asleep a couple of hours. Went to bed about 9, 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. So I think it should be around midnight, 1 a.m. and it's getting light outside. So it's like 6:30, 7 a.m. in the morning. And that seems weird. And I had this experience a few months ago as well. So I think I may have had some sort of contact missing time experience that night, the Wednesday night after the channeling. And that's all. And then Thursday, last night, I sort of sit down after work. I'm doing a lot of gardening at the work at the minute, and a few other projects, more grounding projects. And so I sit down to do. So I just sit down, do a bit of meditation Thursday night after work, after relaxing. And I'm feeling very present again. Managed to stop my mind, stop my OCD clicking in as it likes to do when I'm meditating. And so I sit down and I become very present and very serene. And I start to get a very clear, very high consciousness vibe. And I start to feel like I'm sat on a flying saucer. Like, because where I'm living at the moment, I'm living in a static caravan, real beautiful, nice static caravan, got my own space, awesome. And so I've been guided to live in this static caravan on this holiday park, which is in the area of all the ETs. I've had a lot of sightings around this area, both sides around this woodland, and it's not only like I don't know, maybe, 5 miles as the crow flies to the site where I had the major contact experience, and I've had many experiences and sightings in this area. So I've been guided to move to this area, and so I'm in my static caravan, like mobile home. It's not mobile, you know what I mean, like those big nice caravans that you can live in, like the static ones. So I'm living in one of those. And so last night I'm meditating, and I suddenly feel like I'm on a flying saucer, and like continually feel like that. I feel like I'm on a ship. I feel like I'm on a craft. So thinking something probably happened the night before in that period of missing time when I seem to wake up and it seems to be morning very fast for some reason. And so yeah, and I feel like last night, I remember I was walking through like the corridors. It is a bit like a craft, like my static caravan, like tight corridors, smaller doors than you get in a normal house. And like, so I'm walking and I keep feeling like I feel like I'm on a flying saucer. I feel like I'm on a cross. So I don't know if it's because I'm very connected to the ET consciousness because they're in the area after the sighting and the channeling and the telepathic transmissions, or because I went on a craft the night before and I'm starting to get some sort of recall. So basically that's the entire update. So have a wonderful day, Earth humans. Shivai. Have a good day. Shivai. Good day. Goodbye.